Welcome back to Crits&Knits. Does anyone remember what happened last time?
All right.
No!
So, let me think. Let me use my big brain.
Use a big brain.
Galaxy brain.
We started investigating the image of the wizard in the middle of town.
Mm-hmm.
And we found out that he is a part of a school, a wizard school, that Erasmus don't like. So
Do you remember the name of it?
Absolutely not. I barely remember the name of the school that I went to in real life.
Mandrake Academy?
Magrona.
Oh, so close.
Magrona.
Anyway, so we went to Herblight. Herblight. So I got it all wrong. Whatever.
Oh, y'all with the Herblight without me? Oh shit.
Well, we found out that somebody, or the person who runs that place's daughter used to go to that school, and then left that school because it was too hard. And they had like really high expectations there, but she should be visiting town eventually, and hopefully she can take us with her, I think is what we decided. Or at least for us to talk to her.
Yes, Ivadil, who runs Herblight with her husband.
See, you
Harnan.
can't get it either.
I know, but I'm trying not to infringe on any copyrighted anything.
Oh.
So, Herblight.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
No.
So Ivadil and Harnan run Herblight, and their daughter, Galea, is the one who went to Magrona Academy for a year when she was 17. And when she came home, she spent a full week crying.
Mood.
She is now 203 and lives mostly in Glimmerhold, works for an apothecary, and does have access to some teleportation circles.
Yes.
Your thoughts had been to get to Glimmerhold.
Yes.
And perhaps get transportation that way to get closer to the academy. It is located on Magrona Island.
Yes, I now that you are saying these words out loud, I do remember.
Things are coming back to
It's been 1,000 years. I've missed you all so much.
It has been a little while.
And then we just walked around a lot, I think.
You mostly ended after...
It was a shorty of an episode.
That's right.
It was. You spent a lot of time getting breakfast.
And dates.
Dates.
I haven't had the date yet. I just got a date. Wink.
You got cinnamon rolls and a date.
Just trying to channel my grandmother, I guess.
And there was some chatting about your histories.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, we heard about your terrible therapist, Nolitha.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That I also dated? Was that what was happening?
Oh, you didn't mention that part.
Oh,
Wow.
No, hold on.
Just that your therapist tried to turn you in for a reward.
There are so many of people that did that to her, so she doesn't remember.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, when we ended, Ivadil had agreed to send a message to her daughter and just see what could be arranged. But it's going to be at least a couple of days before you hear anything back. So you've got some downtime in town. None of you have actually been here for all that long. So you do have the opportunity to sort of ask around, see what sort of people are in town if you would like. If you want to see if there's anyone else that might have a connection to the Magrona Academy, do some investigation that way, you're welcome to. I'm not sure what each of you has as your personal ulterior motives. But after speaking with Ivadil, you sort of went about the rest of that day and went to bed that evening. Erasmus had been at home. He didn't join you at Herblight. He was having some tummy troubles. That magic plate and all is a little bit of an issue from time to time.
We should see if we can get that uncursed.
Oh, look, the pal can't do it today.
Unfortunately, Isolde is not feeling great today. So maybe it wasn't the plate. Maybe there's just a virus going around.
Oh no, we spent all day with Assault.
We should go back to Herblight and get some essential oils.
You know, I bought some peppermint from there one time, and you know, I didn't really. They told me to roll it on my forehead for headaches, and I just
apply directly to the forehead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like head. It's like head on. You know, like head right on there, just right on the head. Yeah, I just walked around smelling like a candy cane. I didn't really think it was doing nothing, but you know, it was alright, I guess.
I bet you were very popular with the horses. They like peppermint.
Oh, that's why I was getting chased. Damn, that makes a lot of sense. It's just smelling like a big old peppermint sugar cube just running around. Yep, that makes a lot of sense now.
Did you just think it was coincidence?
I just thought that it was Chase Erasmus Day for the horses, and yeah.
Is that a normal thing where you come from?
I've pissed off a horse or two.
So they all just have a vendetta out for you then?
I don't know. I bet horses talk. We gossip. I bet horses gossip. Over, sitting around the trough, nibbling on carrot that damn Erasmus. I bet. Yeah.
Oh, Erasmus. So did it help your headaches, or did it just make horses come after you?
I guess I didn't think about the headache much because I was running from the horses, but I mean...
So it worked.
I mean, but that's not really the same thing, is it? Like, I think it's some bullshit.
Right. So, it's early. Let's go get some more cinnamon rolls.
I mean, more cinnamon rolls. I have to have some cinnamon rolls to get more cinnamon rolls.
From yesterday.
From
yesterday. Assault is walking away with a plate of hash browns to trade for cinnamon rolls.
So as you are walking across the large marketplace, your statue is still there. The statue of that wizard. And you notice that Silvaka is actually sitting up there with her easel and a sketch pad and is drawing him again. There's another person sitting beside her who is sitting cross-legged on the ground, scribbling furiously at their own little artist pad.
Did we turn an image into like a still life for art students in town?
This wizard ain't even all that interesting. I don't...
I was going to say there's more fine specimens of men around.
As Nalitha keeps walking towards the tavern.
I'm just saying, like, that wizard ain't really... I'd be like, what do you want? You try to draw his stupid shoes? What? Look at him.
They can't see the shoes.
They can't even see his shoes. If only they knew how stupid they were. I bet they stupid.
Oh.
Maybe if you'd wished him into existence with him hiking up his skirts a little bit.
If only. I'm gonna stab that wizard.
Oh my god.
So you get to the Golden Frog.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I should go collect some teeth. Put them right up there. Just...
What?
Yeah, matter of fact, you're right. You know what? You're right. We need to make some dentures with troll teeth that detach so we can bite the wizard straight in his ass and leave him there.
You have that one from out of my back.
Yeah, I do. That's one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Erasmus clearly hates this wizard, Southern Fierce.
Even more so now that you know he's from the rival school.
Well, you do get to the Golden Frog. Before you get there, even, you can smell the cinnamon rolls. They are just mouth-watering. Mm. And you get in, and you're actually not the first ones there this time. Mm. You got a little distracted with Erasmus telling you a story along the way, and stopping to see what the hell was up with the folks, the two drawing the wizard. And Tamilia is there, sitting at a table with two large cinnamon rolls in front of her on two separate plates.
Breakfast date. Breakfast date.
You ever think this
when you walk in,
is a little too big? You know, we've been here all this time. We ain't never seen this damn cinnamon roll place.
It's the Golden Frog.
It's the bartender. Bakes cinnamon rolls in the mornings.
I need to start waking my ass up.
Yes.
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over and put the hash browns down next to the cinnamon rolls so that there's more breakfast stuff, and then I will pick up 2 on a separate plate and take them over to breakfast date.
Oh, so it is very clear to everyone that Tamilia has been watching from the moment you walked through the door. She's had her eyes on Nelitha.
Hey, Nelitha looks happy. Is something wrong with her?
I think her face is broken. She's had a stroke.
Ooh. We get that checked out.
Oh, gosh. But she watches approvingly.
Yeah.
As you...
Look at that head tick she's doing. That's stress. That's stroke business right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, the hash browns, were they for Astrid the bartender, or...
They're for everybody. I make breakfast.
She trades.
Yeah, I do trading.
Okay.
We established that last time.
I wasn't sure the quantity that you brought.
Oh, for as many cinnamon rolls as he makes, she brings equivalent amounts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you deposit your hash browns with him and take a couple to Tamilia.
Yes.
And she is smiling quite broadly as you sit down.
This happens every morning, Owen?
No. Just the cinnamon rolls and the hash browns. The date is new.
Wait, this is a date?
I think so.
How will we know?
If there start to be little hearts floating around their heads.
That means there's a wizard in here.
It's an elf thing.
Oh.
But the birds will sing and the sunshine rays will come in through the window and dapple the floor. I'll have a coffee, Astrid.
He nods and...
You know how I like it, a little coffee with my cream.
Yep. He gets the machine brewing. And by machine... I mean, like the little cup thing that you pour the water through and it goes in.
I told you all that cream, Owen. You need to back on off of that. Drink some actual coffee.
Hey. I'm not the one that's lactose intolerant.
Well, you know what? Most people are lactose intolerant. You just over there being different.
I am strong enough to conquer the lactose.
Oh. That's what they all say. Coffee black.
And soon enough, there are 2 cups of coffee. One real strong and dark, and one mostly cream with just enough coffee to make it not bright white.
I don't see why they charge us for 2 cups of coffee when we're really just drinking 1 here based on what you got in your cup.
If you mix it together, the volume adds up to 2 normal cups of coffee.
Yeah. Y'all know Elle's got some magical milk cow back there. Probably floats or something.
Is that why it tastes of Irish cream?
Probably. I mean, that's just probably the booze. Might not even be milk.
That is an option for anyone that feels like that sort of coffee in the morning. We are in a bar, so.
Well, I just let's sit back and watch this date thing happen.
Yes. I am very intrigued.
So.
Why do I feel like they're leering from another table? Just like...
Look, we're just...
Because they absolutely are sitting with their coffee.
We're 2 Muppets in the balcony.
Lord.
Yep, we are Statler and Waldorf.
So as the 2 of them sit down with their coffee and stare at you, Nelitha, Tamilia gives you a big smile as you sit down, and the flames on the top of her head seem to grow a little bit brighter.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I am well. I was very expecting to have to steal another one for you this morning, but I'm glad you got here.
It was important to me to make sure that you got a cinnamon roll this morning. And so, here. And she actually puts her hands on either side of it, and you see her flames grow a little bit as she heats up your cinnamon roll for you, and then pushes it closer. It's better when it's really warm.
Yes, thank you so much. I also brought homemade hash browns, and I will push that plate towards her.
You cook?
I do, yes. Mostly breakfast. I very much love breakfast.
I like to eat breakfast. I heat things up. I'm not really good at cooking. I can warm things up, but I'm not good at the cooking part.
Would you like to learn?
Oh. Are you offering lessons?
Yeah.
I would learn from you.
For a price. I give her a wink.
Oh. Okay. And the flames sort of get a little darker. Her cheeks get flushed. We might have to make arrangements to teach me some cooking.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
So awkward. I'm so sorry, Danny.
Crits&Knits, where you date your friends.
Oh, I can't even remember when the last time I had a first date was. Like 10 years ago? It's been a while.
I could tell you when mine was, but it was more recent than 10 years.
That's okay. It just makes it easier to play someone who doesn't quite know what they're doing. It's cool.
That's fair. Yes.
All right, back into you glance over and you do see your two compatriots just sipping their coffee.
I shoot them a glare.
Owen gives a very uncharacteristic thumbs up.
Oh yeah, that glare. That's she's enjoying herself. I bet.
Yeah.
So, cooking.
Yes.
Do you cook at home? Do you?
Oh, yes, I cook at home. I bring it in from my home.
Should I? When do you want to do cooking lessons? Would you like to? I don't know how soon is too soon.
Oh, it's fine. So currently we're trying to figure out the wizard thing that's out there.
Oh yeah, is that was you guys, right? He's weird.
Us in the fact that it was Erasmus.
Oh, okay. Well, you're like a team now, right?
Sure, they have theories about me, so I don't really know.
Theories? Like what kind of theories?
Well, they tried to push me into water, which I'm not really sure what that was about. I keep hearing things about bird bones.
Do they think you're an Aarakocra? Because you don't look like an Aarakocra.
And I'm not an Aarakocra. I don't know what is happening there.
Write that down.
But I don't know. I think it's just because I am really sneaky.
Well, you know, it's good to be able to sneak. I kind of stick out. It's kind of hard to sneak around with, you know, this. And she gestures to the flames that are ever present in her hair.
Yeah, but it looks nice.
Oh, thanks. I like your ears.
Oh, thank you. But I think I could have some free time tonight if you would like to start your cooking lessons.
Oh, yeah. Can I pick up ingredients?
Sure. And I start like making a list of like things that we would make for breakfast, for dinner, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, meet me here.
Okay.
And then we can walk to my place.
Oh, I get to see your place. Cool.
Owen, is this like when you ask people to come home and do homework when you're in school?
I didn't go to school.
Like ever?
I mean, school with homework.
Nice. I wish that was.
I'm literate, but that's about it.
That I have a feeling that you said that so loudly in the bar, we all just kind of turned.
Congrats, Owen is literate.
Your friends are kind of weird.
Yeah, they will not be joining us tonight.
That's probably for the best.
Yes.
I want Brenna, though.
This feels a little weird.
No. They can get their own dinner.
Okay. Yeah. Should we ask them to just come over here instead of sitting over there and staring at us?
No, we don't want to make it awkward.
Okay. Okay.
Erasmus, you've already made it awkward. Would you like them to join us, or would you like to walk away?
I mean, let's finish our breakfast and then maybe go for a walk by the river.
Sure, that sounds nice.
And I won't try to push you in the water, because that's just weird.
Please don't. I don't know what their plan was, and she, turns to look at them.
Yeah, were they trying to figure out if you're a witch? Because all they really need to do there is ask if you're a witch.
A witch, yeah. No, I don't know what their plan was. I just know that there was a lot of, hey, let's go to the river to get water, and then they were being really sus about it.
Okay, yeah, a little bit weird.
Yeah.
A little bit weird.
Yeah, so maybe while we're on our walk, we just make sure that they're not around to push me into water.
Yeah, I will protect you. I will walk on the water side of the walk.
I appreciate it.
Steamy.
I am so sorry about them, about the peanut gallery.
Nah, it's fine.
How is your morning going?
Kind of quiet. I'm not usually up so early, but, like I said, I wanted to make sure you got a cinnamon roll.
I appreciate it.
No, make sure I got a cinnamon roll.
You did get a cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
Do not let them bully you into you getting us all cinnamon rolls.
Well, I mean, I can. No.
You sweet summer child.
Okay. Maybe when we go for our walk, we can stop by the market and I'll buy you an apple. Do you like apples? Doesn't everyone like apples? I like apples.
Wait, hold on. Who is she talking? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I love apples. Could you imagine if I had been like, I'm allergic?
Okay, well, I'm not buying your friend's apples. I'm ignoring them now. It's fine.
I throw a hash brown at Erasmus.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, look, breakfast. It's about time. I got proper service. Got a hash brown. Got my coffee. It's good breakfast.
And we get the senior discount.
The whole place is a senior discount.
See, they're charging us a dragon's horde to live here.
So, I don't know what else to talk. Knitting! We're part of the knitting guild!
Yes, how is your knitting going?
Really terrible!
Would you like some help?
If you could help me, that would be amazing. 'Cause, hold on, I got it in my bag.
Okay.
Because Agnatha said that I should bring it everywhere and always try to work on it, 'cause that's how I'll get better. And she pulls out this thing. And it's vaguely square-ish. Like, maybe it's the beginning of a scarf. I got frustrated at it, and you can kind of see here, and she points at the bottom, where it is very clearly singed.
Oh.
It used to be a lot longer.
Okay.
But I kind of lost my temper.
Oh.
Because I didn't know what I was doing. And, I lost probably like a foot of it. So it's going to be a shorter scarf now.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
We can fix this.
Okay. Great. I like fixing things.
And I will scoot closer and kind of take the project and go, okay, I'm going to show you how I do it. Maybe it'll help you a little bit to like see, and then we'll give it to you, and then you can practice as well.
Okay.
And I start knitting rows, a few at a time, explaining what I am doing before I hand it back to her. Do you need?
So she's watching very intently and sort of, she's leaning in, and you definitely feel the heat of her getting nice and close. She's not quite touching.
Yeah.
But you can definitely feel the heat coming from her flames. And she's leaning in. Okay. I'll give it a try. Let's try it.
And I hand it back.
So she takes it. She looks very angry as she's doing it, like very, very stabby and yank.
But does she do the TikTok thing of stab it, strangle it, rip out its guts, throw it off the cliff?
That is what it looks like. Yes.
Okay. Less angry, and I'm going to gently take her hands and show her like there's like a smoother way to do it.
The flames just get bigger. But she is watching very intently and trying to follow along with your motions. Okay. Yeah. Gentle.
Yeah.
Gentle. And it seems to sort of be working. So you're having some success.
Yes. Teaching people to knit, promising them breakfast. This is a good date.
So, you wanna go for that walk now?
Sure.
Okay. And,
we run
she
off
puts away
like
her
teenagers.
Yep.
So, as they run off, I'm like, so if she gets that mad when she can't do something and she can't cook, what's going to happen to Nelith's house?
Ooh. That could be problematic. I mean, it's just a first date, but perhaps we should warn the fire brigade of their future dates.
Yeah.
Or I assume Tamilia's house is primarily stone.
Let's hope.
Maybe they take their exploits elsewhere.
Let's hope.
So, the rest of the date is pretty chill. The two of you just walk down the river a little bit, and then part ways, because Tamilia needs to get things ready for the evening. She wants to, pick up the things on your list, and she wants to get a little bit of knitting time in and try and get zen, because Anyatha keeps telling her that knitting's relaxing, and so she's gonna try and relax with knitting and see how it goes.
Perfect. I'll go back to the Golden Frog.
Okay. Our other two friends just still hanging out there?
Yeah, what else are we gonna do?
They're having their own date.
We're retired.
Exactly. You're in the bar with the knitting. That's what you do here. So.
Owen is almost cross-eyed, looking at his hat very slowly, knitting, and occasionally making a bobble.
Okay.
I don't think I'm ever going to get to that Kiviot yarn. This is going so slowly.
I'm sure you get there in time. I mean, look, I don't think Anyatha even wants me to look at the Kiviot yarn, and we brought it home. So...
I mean, we could just use all the Kiviot to sway Anyatha and never actually use any of it ourselves.
That's true.
But you know what? I deserve something made of Kiviot, so someday, Kiviot mittens.
Yeah.
Kiviotins.
Yeah, you deserve that.
Yes, I do.
So a little bit later in the morning, not a whole lot later, because a lot of the seniors around here are early risers. Miss Anyatha herself comes strolling in, walks up to the bar, taps on it, and Astrid, you can see him doing his best not to sigh and roll his eyes, because Miss Harper is the law around these parts, so you gotta do what you gotta do. He pulls out the cinnamon roll that he had saved for her, and she raises an eyebrow, and he sighs, turns around, pours a drink, sets it on the table for her. She nods. Tea with brandy. The best way to start a day.
Damn Skippy.
So, I see you're trying some baubles there, Owen. How's that going for you?
It's going.
Well, and she leans in real close. Yeah, it looks bobbly. You're getting it.
Yeah, they're a bit irregular.
It's a design feature, right? You tell people you did it on purpose.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
There you go.
Feature, not bug.
Exactly. You tell them that you meant to do it, and there you go.
Yes, I meant all of the baubles to be on one side.
Well, it's avant-garde art.
There we
like
go.
That wizard thing out in the marketplace there. Weird art.
Yes, exactly the same.
You know what would be fun? We could do a yarn bombing on that there thing.
What is that? It sounds interesting.
That's right. You're new to this whole knitting thing. Yarn bombing is the best. We knit stuff and attach it to things.
Like what? Like a horse?
Well, I mean, that would be more just knitting a horse sweater. Come on over here. And she takes you to the front of the building. You go outside, and on the porch, the columns have some tattered bits of yarn on them. This is from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. We did a yarn bombing here on the Golden Frog. And we all knit these little panels, and we stitched them together and attached them to all of the columns so that you'd know this is where the Knitting Guild was. And we should really redo that because these are looking pretty shoddy. But it's a way of everyone putting in a little bit of effort and making the town look brighter and happier and more cheerful and more covered in yarn, because life's better when you're covered in yarn. And you could put your baubles on as part of art.
Oh.
Huh?
So, in theory, I could take this hat that I'm working on.
Yeah.
And go over to, like, the gargoyles on the town gates and, like, put the hat on them.
Yeah, you could do that. You could absolutely do that. And you call it yarn bombing, and it's art. It's maybe a little subversive, but it's also decorative. And art.
And then
we
they
like
don't get cold in the winter.
Exactly. You keep the poor gargoyles from freezing their little heads off. I don't know that they care, but, you know.
Just you wait, in 3 weeks, Raz's whole house is going to be yarn bombed.
Wait, what?
I can see your gears turning, sir.
Well, you need a hand with that. You let us know, because the Knitting Guild is here for that sort of thing. Especially the ones who are here just for the liquor. They're always up for yarn bombing. Especially if you suggest it after they've had some of the liquor. I mean, I know wine is our specialty, but, you know. A little bit of wine, a little bit of yarn, we have all sorts of great ideas. In fact, you know what? We are going to yarn bomb. We're going to yarn bomb the front of this place again. Astrid, make a note of that. We're gonna bomb this place. We're gonna yarn bomb. Gotta word it right, because otherwise it sounds destructive. We're gonna make it gorgeous. Even more gorgeous than it usually is. And Astrid just sighs, pulls out a piece of paper, writes something down, and tacks it to the board. And it just says, yarn. All right. Well, I'm gonna drink my tea and eat my cinnamon roll, and then, I think I'm gonna knit a pair of pants today. And she goes and sits in her rocker in the corner and waits for the other folks to come in and start holding court, because that's how she rolls. Anything else anyone needs to get done during the day today?
I don't think so.
Or shall we montage the knitting? All right. Well, you do spend the rest of your day knitting and drinking, as you do when you've got a day off. And evening rolls around. Nelitha heads home after meeting Tamilia. We'll just say that you have a relatively successful dinner date.
Okay.
In that she doesn't burn your house down.
Good. She also realizes that to get into my house, I have to disarm a bunch of things.
Yeah. You had mentioned that. So do you leave earlier in the day to disarm a bunch of stuff, or do you just make her wait while you do it?
I make her wait while I do it.
And how long does it take to disarm your home for a guest?
Well, because it's me, it only takes 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, only 10 minutes.
If people were to just break in, it might cause more issues for them.
All right, then.
Okay.
Don't break into my house.
We weren't planning on it. We were expecting your house to burn down because somebody can't cook.
So I feel like the dinner date really just involves you showing Tamilia how a lot of stuff goes.
Yeah.
And she probably doesn't actually do a whole lot.
That's fine.
Mostly because she's afraid of burning your house down.
I assumed also that it was more of a, oh yeah, I'm going to teach you how to cook, which really I'm just making you dinner.
Yes. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, it's a successful date. And, ends with her probably just sort of leaning over and bumping your shoulder.
Aww.
And being a little shy. You wanna maybe do breakfast tomorrow morning again?
Yes, that sounds...
At the Golden Frog?
Yes, that sounds wonderful.
Alright, cool. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Okay, have a good night. I kiss her cheek on the way out.
Ah! And she just... Poof.
She sets my house on fire.
There's a little bit of a soot mark by your door as you happen to catch her by surprise. So the night seems uneventful for most of you.
For most of us?
But if everyone could please give me a perception roll.
Oh, no.
Oh, hell.
Oh, that's really good for me, though.
12.
12, okay.
28.
Okay.
21.
Okay. So, Erasmus, you actually sleep through it because...
Fantastic.
You get a good deep sleep. But Nelitha and Owen, it is very early in the morning that you sort of are starting to wake up, your normal sort of wake up time, and something just seems a little bit off. And as you're laying there in bed, you realize you smell burning. What do you do?
I get up. Is my house on fire?
Roll me an investigation.
What the fuck? 25.
Your house is not on fire.
Thank God, I'm gonna run outside.
I check my own house and do the same.
Roll me an investigation.
Erasmus's house is on fire, fuck.
Turns out talking all that shit caught and got my house on fire.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Your house is also not on fire.
Oh, good.
But as you step outside, both you and Nelitha see smoke coming from sort of the market area.
Same place where the cauldron was?
No. Well, from where your house is, you're not entirely sure. It could be.
Grab my shit and go.
Yup.
Okay. So the two of you run into each other on your way. And as you get towards the market area, you can now tell that it is not the cauldron returning. It is, in fact, the Golden Frog.
No!
And there are several people who have formed a line, and they're just passing buckets of water from the river. And there are a couple of people who look to be spellcasters who are casting Create Water and just sort of dousing the whole place. It looks like it's getting to be under control.
I'm gonna run up to one of them. Is anybody inside?
No, I don't think so.
Where's Anyatha?
She's probably at home. Astrid, he was there, but I think he came out.
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna run in.
Okay, as you get to the front door, you do see Astrid.
Well, fuck, okay.
So you don't have to go in. And he is sitting there.
Well, Astrid,
scowling.
Are you okay? What happened?
And he turns. And you see Tamilia.
No! What happened?
And she is just...
Oh no!
Astrid, let me come in, and I was gonna try making breakfast, because you did such a good job, and you made it look so easy yesterday. And then I got mad because I cut my finger, and then I got lemon juice in it, and I don't even know I was using lemons because I don't need lemons for the omelets.
Are you okay?
And I'm okay. I made a mistake. Yeah, it's probably going to take a couple of days to get the golden frog back in order. Oh, but we did get the good booze out. So.
Victims?
No. Well, my knitting's still in there, but
okay.
I don't think that's any worse off.
Over.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I might have burned down the golden frog. I didn't mean to.
You didn't burn it down. It's still standing.
Yeah. Mostly standing. Yeah.
It's okay. Thank you for trying to make breakfast.
I mean, I really wanted to make it good for you.
That is very sweet, but maybe we leave the cooking to others for now.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be your specialty.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the place.
No, it's okay. It can be rebuilt. No one was killed. It's all fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least there's a pub around the corner that we can drink in.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I look at Astrid.
And he's just arms crossed, being grouchy.
Well, what else is new?
Yep.
More grouchy, probably now, though.
Yeah, probably more grouchy.
Oh, poor buddy.
He's just glaring. Because now it's mostly just a smolder.
Oh, buddy.
And you see, coming up behind him, Anyatha, and she lays a hand on his shoulder and pats it. Don't worry. We'll fix it. It'll take a little bit, but that's what we got magic folk in town for, and I got a pile of kids and grandkids. They can do this shit for us. That's true. No big deal.
The whole town is run by them.
Plus, you got the booze out, and that's what matters.
God damn it.
So, I'm gonna take a bottle of brandy. Anyone want to join me down at the pub? We'll see if maybe he can make us some good breakfast down there. And I believe that's where we're gonna end off for the night. Or the morning for you folks. Heading to the pub instead of the Golden Frog.
I gave someone too much confidence and they burnt down a pub.
I called it. I fucking called it.
Oops.
Oops, indeed.
Oops.
So that is where we're going to leave it. We will see you all back in a couple of weeks. We will keep you posted on social media and in our Discord. That is going to be it for the night. We will see you all next time. Bye. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
In a world where adventure awaits and danger lurks around every corner, an unlikely group of friends find themselves on the path to becoming heroes. But school will only get them halfway. Merlin, the human warlock barber guy.
Oh god, no, I gotta buff his butt. No. Can I refuse business?
Ubo, the turtle artificer.
Well, it doesn't work yet, but I'm working on it.
Ultrex, the discarded warforged paladin.
I don't eat or sleep or wear clothes, so I just sit in the corner and wait.
And Clyde, the Goliath barbarian in skinny jeans.
They're called skinny pelts, okay?
Find us on iTunes or wherever you download your podcast by searching for Halfway to Heroes.
A Majestic Goose Podcast.
Honk.